There's no such thing as sight reading. And if you're getting lost in your part when you read music, well, that just means you're not counting. If you're reading music one note at a time, and you're focused on the notes, and then you're trying to remember how the song goes by remembering the melody in your head so that you get the melodic rhythm right, and you're not counting, well, then you're lost. That's what lost means. You're not lost at the point that you make a mistake. You're lost the whole time. Because lost doesn't mean you're in the wrong place. Lost doesn't mean you played something wrong. Lost just means you don't know where you are. And if you don't know what beat you're on, well, then you're lost. Now, if you are focused on the counting and the rhythm when you read music, because you've learned the notes in advance when you learned your scales and chords. If you're focused on the rhythm and the counting when you read, well, then you can make a mistake and not be lost. Musicians do it all the time. You make a mistake, you come back in on beat one of the next measure. You recover. You make a mistake, you come back at the beginning of the next phrase, because I might have played that part wrong, but I still know where I am. I know what beat I was on, so I could just come back in again. But if you're reading one note at a time, and you're not counting, and you make a mistake, it's catastrophic. You have to stop. You didn't know where you were before you made the mistake. You certainly can't come back in. You're going to have to stop. Being lost does not mean you're in the wrong place. Being lost just means you don't know where you are. It's like you get lost in the woods, and then when the sun comes up the next morning, you realize you were 3 feet from your sleeping bag. Well, you weren't in the wrong place. You were in the freaking campsite. But you were still lost because you didn't know where you were. You still had to sleep on the ground. My name is Mark Dooley. I've been a private music teacher for 36 years, focused on practical theory and music literacy. If you want to hear more, follow me. If you'd like lessons, contact me. If you can learn how to read words, you can learn how to read music.